Hey, what's up everybody? I haven't posted a laser beam of truth video in a while, so just thought I'd give you guys an update on a greenhouse that I built last spring. Actually about a year ago, when all of the lockdowns and everything kind of were announced. I was like, this doesn't look like it's gonna be a quick thing. And so I immediately started working on a greenhouse. And didn't want to make it just like any greenhouse. I really wanted it to, I'm in Michigan, as you can see there's a bunch of snow here, and I wanted to try and find a way to really extend the growing season as much as I could. So an underground greenhouse that is about 30 feet, well, about 28 feet long and about 8 feet wide. Digs into the ground about 7 feet at the deep end there, and it's about 5 feet deep here at the shallow end. As you can see, I just put a few solar panels on it. They're not actually hooked up yet. I've got to get some wires for the solar panels. I was planning on using the solar panels to heat water that's inside some barrels. We'll go inside right now. And it is actually really nice in here right now. It's probably in the upper 30s, maybe close to 40 outside right now. Last I checked it, it was, well, now it's 69, but it feels a little bit warmer than, it feels like 75 in here. It was about almost 80 in here just a few minutes ago when I came in, but I cleaned it up a bit because there was a lot of stuff just kind of laying around because I've been working on projects to try and heat it this winter, and it got kind of messy. And anyways, I've got a couple of metal halide lights that I'm installing. Those are going to be hopefully turned on really soon here, so that I can kind of extend my light for the plants that need it, maybe just a little bit, probably 4 or 5 hours past sunlight. These are some strawberries that I actually started last summer. I had some strawberries that I bought from the store, and they were going bad in my fridge, and I sliced them up into little bits and just kind of planted them in all these potters that I had laying around without anything growing in them. And lo and behold, about 9 of them took off, and they've actually lasted the winter. None of them, I mean, there's some dead leaves going on here, but they're already, you know, starting to sprout back up through that, and the new growths are coming out. This is some chamomile that was growing last spring that's starting to shoot back out again. It's already starting to green up in here, so that's cool. And then all of these are just lettuce that I just got started, and I just kind of watered it from one of these barrels that I've got full of water. And so hopefully these lettuce will start taking off soon. But so yeah, this is my greenhouse, and as you can see, I got a little wood burning stove that I picked up off of the Facebook Marketplace from a guy. It doesn't really heat this place very well. It's not very insulated, and there are a few gaps up in the top sections that I really need to address if I really want to keep the heat in there. Like up there, I think there's just a little bit of a gap between the polycarbonate and the wood. There's a few places where those gaps are pretty significant, and I know that I'm losing heat from those. So if I really wanted to heat it down, I need to get those things tightened up. But overall, it's doing pretty well. I put a couple of wind turbines on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave those on there or not. May move one of those over to my sailboat. But so anyways, I think this is a really smart play these days. If you're worried about the state of the world, obviously food security is a pretty big issue, and I really think that the direction all these things are going in, you can never have enough food security, and you know, especially when it comes to knowing exactly where all your food is coming from, and having a little bit of peace of mind, and being able to eat that radish and saying, I grew that myself, you know, feels nice. But anyways, I just wanted to update you guys, post a video on the Laser Beam of Truth channel that's encouraging you guys to get out there and do the same, and keep yourself food secure. If I can get the door open here. And yeah, take care. I hope you're all well.